Alright, making more progress. Got the cab on. Starting to fabricate that to fit to its new frame. Starting to come together. Put that piece of square tubing in there so I got something to weld off of. And I can build the framework for the bench again. Coming along. Alright, I think I can take the ratchet straps off. Got the rear part of the cab secured. All welded in. It's the best way I could come up with restructuring the cab. So it's a little tight up against the engine, but I think it'll be fine. I did have to switch those valve covers because the oil cap was hitting the back of the cab. So, oh well, it should be closer to the dipstick anyways. Now I gotta figure out my framework for the seats to sit in there. So, stay tuned. Okay, got the seat perches mounted in there and welded up. I'm gonna probably take a piece of angle iron and go from here to that post, and that'll just kind of help tie everything together. It'll put less stress on this weld too by doing that. Yeah, I'm fairly pleased at the height and location I got the seat. I had already put it in there, not bolted or anything, but just put it in to, you know, see where my gut was hitting on the steering wheel, and I got plenty of gut clearance. So, a little cramped in the foot area department, but I mean, I think it was originally, so not bad. It's drivable the way it is, so I'm gonna go with it. Well, kind of have to now, everything's welded in, but we're gonna keep pushing forward. Alright, cut out a piece of sheet metal for the floor. Now I need to cover up that hole. What I'm gonna do is just let this go over that and kind of take them down and just put that rubber mat on top of them. That way they don't get damaged and they have a straight shot still to the back. I think that's probably the best option there. I got these supports welded in like I said I was going to do. And it's not just tacked anymore. That's ready for the seats to be bolted down. Yeah, making progress. I got to do something here. Thinking maybe just a straight piece of angle and a T back to the frame ought to be good enough for that. Just to hold this a little bit up. There's not really going to be a lot of weight there anyways, so yeah, we'll do that. Who knows, I might go from here all the way back to here. I might do that because then I can close this in and maybe put a toolbox right here or something like that, or who knows. I think battery box location is this huge piece of real estate right here, and or under here we could do something. Still got to figure out where I'm going to put the fuel tank. Who knows? It'll just come to me. I mean, this whole build here is kind of just a wing it as you go sort of thing. So I think it's coming out pretty cool though. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the Jeep wheels they put on it. I think they look pretty neat. The only reason why I'm doing that is because I don't have very many options for these tires, and I need to make two good ones work for the front of it. And these ones give it more ground clearance, because I sort of messed up a little bit. I mounted the transmission a little bit too high, and it would have rode like this if I had put the original rims and tires on. But hey, if this thing could turn 6 wheels before, it could turn 2 car tires and 2 original wheels now. So, I mean, it's a shorter wheelbase too. Yeah, I guess we'll keep moving on. Stay tuned. Alright, got the seat on. It's all bolted down. Got the floor pan cut out and tacked in. I don't know if I went over that last time or not, but did that, and welded supports from here back to there. Made like a rocker panel type thing. Now I'm going to put the rubber mat back on over top of this floor, and I'm not sure if I'm even going to bother putting metal over here, for one reason only, and that is so I can get in there and clean it out. Just take the rubber mat off and clean it out whenever I need to. That way it will minimize the rot damage in the future. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it now. The reason why I wanted to get the floor done is so I can run those wires back to there, and we will get the wires hooked up and a fuel system and the cooling system and see if this thing runs. It's gonna suck if it doesn't. Stay tuned. Well, I started to clean up all the wires and everything, got them routed somewhat in the right locations. Got everything mounted. I'm gonna probably put the gas tank on the back of the cab right here, just a smaller one than original, because it's not going on any long distance rides, I don't believe, and if I do, I'll just bring a can of gas with me. Started to mount the radiator, trying to route the hoses for that. I think I got them figured out, but there's still more framework that needs to happen coming up here and then back to the cab. Obviously for the bed too. So, coming along. Alright, back at her again. I got all the wiring hooked up. For some reason, it will not turn over with the key. Maybe the solenoid's bad. I did hook up a hot wire to the battery, and this is just temporary, just to test everything, make sure everything moves and whatnot. We're not done fabricating. We just want to test it and see if everything moves. There's no brakes, no nothing like that. So, turns out a trunk key to 1996 Buick Century works just fine as a John Deere Gator key. Well, at least for this one. See, it don't turn over with the key. Well, it won't now because I unhooked the hot wire for the ignition. So, and I rigged this up, and I rolled it over a couple times. This way, just by touching the hot wire to the positive, and it popped and banged a couple times. So, let's see if it'll run. Oh my God. Look at that. Check that out. This one's not firing very good. It is a little bit, but I don't think fully. the radiator just sitting in there. I did fill it full of coolant. I got to mount that better. Like I said, we're just, for one, seeing if the damn thing runs after doing all this work, and two, we're going to see if it will move. I'm going to try and drive it around for you guys. These are just put on there for extra grounds in case if I don't have all the grounds hooked up. See, the jump cables are just set up for grounds only, so it's running excellent. Oh, let me see if I did hook up the gas pedal. So gas tank. I didn't put that much in it in case we had bad things happen. I gotta secure my battery for a moment just for the test drive. I think this is actually where I'm gonna locate it, other than I'm gonna turn it this way. I think that's a pretty good spot for it. Same thing with the radiator. I think that's actually a pretty good spot for the radiator as opposed to back there. Definitely got to figure out brakes. Like I said, there's no brakes at all. But let me air up these tires and wait for Susan to get back from town, and then she can record me while I see if it'll move. All right, stay tuned. Okay, I gotta hurry. That tire is losing air fast. I tried to put the one plug I had in it, but it just keeps ripping because it's so dry rotted. I went ahead and rigged up this shift linkage here. Very dangerous. Moment of truth. We'll see if it runs. Or, I mean moves. We'll see if it moves. No brakes. Okay, I think we're in forwards. Oh boy, it moves. All right, back. Oh boy. I'm not sure if it was worth it or not.
That tire looks ridiculous. What's up with the tire?
I'm running on one cylinder and that tire's already flat. I don't know, it might be a plug or something.
Mud everywhere. Was that top speed?
Yeah, I think, well, the one cylinder isn't running, it's not firing, so I don't know. And that's got like warm air coming out of it. I mean, it works. I guess it was a success. Got to figure out why that cylinder isn't firing. You can see the different changes in color. This one's clearly firing. This one is not. I don't know why. That tire is flatter than a pancake now. Uh-oh. We're changing an idle to nothing. Uh-oh. Maybe it got hot? I don't know. We shall see if it fires back up. I'm going to let it cool down for a minute. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's going to do it for part 2. Clearly we have some bugs to work out still, but I think once I put a new tire up there, get that cylinder firing, and get some brakes on it, I think it'll be quite the unit. It's definitely no speed demon, that's for sure. The belt wasn't getting hot, so that's a good thing. I don't know if I have that tight enough or not. Something almost felt like it was slipping, but I don't know. I mean, it grabbed as soon as you hit the throttle, it grabbed, so I must have it in pretty close of the right position. Not sure. Okay. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe, Franklin Stein's Garage.